Hi guys, it's been a while between drinks, I can tell you. Yeah, Peter here, and I'm about to go down to Doxy, and it has been a long time. I think it's the beginning of March since I've been down there. Yeah, I've been under the weather with something that was never really diagnosed. Wasn't flu, wasn't COVID apparently. So anyway, feeling much better now. So I'm going to go out there and try and enjoy some really nice sailing on a beautiful day. So come along for the ride. All right, just getting all prepared. Now, look what I've got here. I have pre-war diesel. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that too loud. I'm kind of wondering whether I need an armed escort to take this down to Doxy. I think we'll just run the gauntlet and see how we go. Like I said, it's been a while. She's a little deflated. On you, it's a cool morning too, which doesn't help. Okay, is the coast clear? How would I know? We are 50 miles from the coast. All right, here we are, ready to go out to Doxy. And she's just waiting patiently. God knows what I'll find. It's been so long. Anyway, I've forgotten half the routine to get all this happening, but we're here, so I must have done something right. So far, so good. Well, looking pretty good so far. Everything looks like it's in the right place. Let's get aboard. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. Oh, that's the new prices. I'm not paying that. I will be next time though. Anyway, it's going to be better in here than sitting in the garage. All right, well, things are surprisingly good. It's a month and a half since I was on here. We've had a lot of rain at one point or another, but the bilge really was not much in it actually. It only went for a very short time and it was empty, so happy about that. No smell of damp. I mean, Doxy's really good, pretty watertight. We don't have any known leaks, and there was certainly no smell of dampness, so I'm really happy about that too. Lots of things to be happy about, which is great. Just being here is one of them. After a month and a half, it's just like, oh man, it's been way too long. So anyway, just going around, checked out the fridge. Yeah, the head, everything's fine. Just a bit of cursory brush over, everything good. Not even much in the way of bird stuff either, so solar panels clear. There's a little bit along this one of the side decks, I think, where the little welcome sparrows sit on the lifelines, but that's just a bucket sluice away, and yeah, happy days. So nearly filled it up with the diesel, probably about missed by that much. So yeah, pretty close to full, so happy about that. Don't use a lot, so let's see how far that takes us. Obviously the prices of diesel are horrendous at the moment, and in some areas I believe there is even a scarcity of it where service stations don't even have it, so everything you can grab and keep your hands on at the moment is a good thing. So just going to go around, do a bit more of an inspection, and we might fire up the motor and get going. Everything looks pretty shipshape on deck and in the rigging, so she's been behaving herself, I think, which I think is great. Thank you, Doxy. Well done. Anyway, let's get on with it. So here is my solar controller. And yeah, I mean, it's like, well, not like, it is. What is it? It's 10:03 in the morning on standard time, not daylight saving time. And we're already in the float mode, which is great. So it means the batteries are pretty well charged, and they're basically just, you know, taking in as required, as it were. So yeah, got 13.5 volts sitting there. So I think we're pretty good to fire up the engine shortly, as soon as I go around and just inspect everything else before we make a move. It is a stunning day out there, as you saw before already, as we were coming on our way out. It just makes me think, aren't there further away places we can go to today and just keep going? So tempting. Right, well, we are out here, a bit of a glass out, that's looking back at Gosford, but moving very slowly, but it's just so good to be out here in this beautiful day. The wind hasn't made its mind up, well, what wind you might say, which is case in point. So, yeah, I've just been going around cleaning a bit and doing stuff. There's a whole lot of mildew up here, which I've got rid of. So, yeah, everything else is pretty okay, actually. But a little bit of a zephyr coming there. Mark II, maybe, I don't know. Been a while. Yes, looking ahead to Saratoga, Mount Pleasant. And, yeah, just thinking about what I need to do for the jib here. If you look up there, you can see it's actually gone through now. So I'm thinking I should go and get some sail patches, one for the actual sail and then another one for the actual UV strip as well, the purpley one, in case you don't know what that is. It keeps the sun off the jib when it's rolled up. So they're quite effective in that respect for looking after your sail. Bit of seagrass here, but there's a little bit of a zephyr coming in. So let's see, there was no northerly forecast today. There was firstly a westerly, followed by a southerly, and then an easterly. So, yeah, none of those right now. We're sitting on, according to my thermometer, 29 degrees out here, which I'll take, 39% humidity, which means I've got to be careful walking around the deck because your feet are dry and the deck is dry, so there's not a lot of grip going on there. So anyway, that's a good problem to have rather than rain. So yeah, look at that, some little breeze, cat's paws out there, so let's see if they eventuate. But this is so relaxing. Well, she's alive, so that's good. Let it run, just dry out a bit, and just nice to know these things are surviving the wet. Alright, put back to bed. Obviously nice, dry and snug for another day. Looks like he might have caught something. His mate's ready there with the net. Well, I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of wind today. Not that it was a lot forecast, but a little bit more than this maybe. I mean, glass out that it is. Anyway, just great to get back in the water after so long and yeah, get a few things cleaned up. I'm trying to get sun on my face. Yeah, not for suntan. Yeah, so test a few things and just know that even after a month and a half, and we've had some solid rain during that time, yeah, Doxie's kept pretty dry and the bilge was virtually empty. So winner chicken dinner. So I might just sit out here and enjoy the sun a bit longer and then nosy on back. But I've done it, I've broken the cycle. This is a bit better, settling into the southeast now. I actually got a bit of a bow wave going, so yeah, winner. And still a lovely day it is. Just coming through now, so yeah, might get a bit of late afternoon, mid-afternoon sailing happening instead of drifting. Well, that was a great day to be back on the water after so long. And it wasn't a brisk day, but it was a very enjoyable day. And it's just good to see Doxy just weathering it all so well when I wasn't there for so long.